Hey guys, hope you're having an awesome day. Today I want to do a very I don't know, pinky purple girly springtime makeup look. I have a ton of new products to try. I've got some stuff from E.L.F, some stuff from Pixi, Pacifica. Also this Aqua Petit Jelly BB cream from Holika that I've been wanting to try for so long. All of these products I got from iHerb. This video is sponsored by iHerb as well. I first heard of iHerb through Cassie from her channel Thrift Thick. A lot of you guys probably watch her too. I love her channel. She recently did a sponsor video with iHerb as well, and she said nothing but good things about working with this brand, so I'm super excited about this one, especially since iHerb is a retailer, not an actual makeup brand, so I was able to choose every single makeup product myself, and they don't give a shit if I like it or hate it. They just want to get their name out there as an amazing retailer, which they are, so let me tell you about them. iHerb is a global leader in bringing the best value of natural products to literally so many places across the world. They have over 30,000 brand name natural products that you can browse on their website. I named a few in the beginning, but like Pixi, E.L.F, Pacifica. They also have like a big K beauty section. I mean, they do more than just makeup too, but obviously that's my wheelhouse. iHerb offers what they call a triple guarantee. First of all, there's the quality guarantee. So everything is shipped from their California warehouse, which means it is climate controlled and just really well taken care of. And everything that you order from them, you can guarantee that it is an authentic brand that is sold in the US. Their second guarantee is shipping. So they guarantee shipping no matter what. First of all, they ship to 150 countries, which is literally insane, and they offer free or discounted shipping. So I live in Canada, and I find that for some reason a lot of online retailers do not ship to Canada, or it's like crazy expensive, especially makeup brands for some reason. So even though this video is sponsored, guys, like I placed this order myself from my home and I paid for shipping myself. So I chose an express shipping and it was literally under $3. And the third guarantee is just best overall value. Like I said, they have over 30,000 natural brand name products. Okay, let's get into the actual makeup now. I'm super excited. All of these products, by the way, guys, will be listed and linked in the description box below. I've already moisturized my face, but one thing that I did order from iHerb is this E.L.F. Illuminating Eye Cream. I actually went through an entire thing of this. It's a very lightweight eye cream. That's why I like it. Sinks in super quick and feels very hydrating and cooling almost. Okay guys, the sky is not cooperating with me today, so I might get very bright at times, but that kind of goes along with our next product, the Pacifica Dreamlit Under Eye Brightener. It says it is made with caffeine and coconut water for illuminating coverage. Well, maybe not. I was gonna say it looks a little bit dark, but I guess this is really more like a color corrector, I'm assuming. I'll swatch it on my arm for you. Like, to me, like that looks very peachy. Okay, this feels very hydrating. I'm actually okay with the color because I feel like it's so sheer that it's not showing up like as darkly as I would have swatched it on my hand. It feels like slightly oily in a way, but I don't know, it might dry down. I do think that that brightened up my under eyes actually very nicely. I guess we'll see how this settles, if it creases. Okay, this next product is one that I'm probably excited about the most. This is the Aqua Petit Jelly BB Cream from Holika. That is what it looks like. Very cute packaging, and comes with a spatula. I'm pretty sure that they only had like 2 or 3 shades. I mean, that's pretty typical of a lot of K-beauty stuff, unfortunately. I'm just gonna like spatula this all over my face, I guess. I've heard a lot of people say that this is actually really good for oily skin types, so that is me. Although I have to say I'm not like super oily at the moment. It's very winter where I am, so my skin is just like so dried out, but I don't know what to use. Like, I kind of want to use my hand. I don't know. I'll try this brush, I guess. It does have quite a strong scent. Okay, I can tell that this is setting down actually very quickly, so I'm actually going to, oh my god, that set down so quick. I'm just trying to like take my hands and like blend it out before the brush strokes like dry that way. Okay, I'm just gonna try and zoom in here because holy crap, that looks so nice. And also like it's completely set down, you guys. Like I was not expecting that from a K-Beauty BB cream product because I feel like a lot of those products are super glowy and super thick, very, very hydrating, but this is like matte but natural and like dry to touch, which I love. Next I have this Innisfree No-Sebum Blur Powder. I'm usually not a super big fan of powders, but I've been noticing that my pores have been like, I don't know, extra large lately, so I saw the word blur, so I figured I would give something a try. If you guys watch Katie Jane Hughes, she uses this brand Innisfree like all the time, so I was very intrigued because I love everything she does. Feels like literally like velvet on the skin. I guess it did blur my pores a little bit, but it's not my favorite powder. I'm just like not a powder person, and so it takes a lot to impress me in that category. I mean, it looks fine. It looks good. I just like put it like across my nose and on my cheeks and a little bit on my forehead. I mean, it's pretty invisible, and I'm glad that I at least set that Pacifica eye brightener because it did dry down a little bit, but it still felt like super hydrating and like almost a little bit greasy. For cheek products, I have the Pacifica Blushious Coconut and Rose Infused Cheek Color, the E.L.F. Baked Highlighter in the shade Pink Diamonds. I actually already have this highlighter in a different shade, but I wanted something to be like super pink. Like I really want to merge these products together to just give my skin like a very, very pink glow all over. The Pacifica blush, oh my god, that is so up my alley. That blush blended so perfectly. It's so buttery. That's gonna give my Essence Satin Touch blush a run for its money. Here is the E.L.F. highlighter. I'm just gonna take the same brush that I used for that Innisfree powder and just kind of like put that on top of the blush. These highlighters are actually very, very underrated in my opinion. I love putting highlighter like basically right under my eyes lately. I don't know if that's a bad idea, but I like it. Okay, for brows I have this Pixi 2-in-1 brow duo, yeah. So I guess on one side we've got the pencil, and this is the exact type of pencil that I love to use. My favorite Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer is this same type of like triangle shape. And then on the other it looks like a tinted-ish brow gel. Like that is actually the color, that is the brow gel. This formula is actually a lot smoother than my favorite Maybelline Total Temptation, so I actually quite like that. This is in the shade, by the way, Deep Brunette. I always tend to get like a dark or a medium brunette shade, even though I do have quite light brows, just because I like a darker brow look. I feel like it frames my face a lot nicer. And typically I'll just like have a lighter hand with it if I am using a darker color. So let's try this brow gel out. I don't know if I noticed the subtle tint. It basically is clear. It's a very watery formula, which I do prefer. Those ones tend to stick better versus like, sometimes the brow gels can get like very moussey and then they dry kind of like, I don't know, like crusty and thick. Also from Pixi, I picked up this eyeshadow palette. This is the Mesmerizing Mineral palette. So kind of goes along with my pinky purpley vibe that I'm going for. Actually never tried a Pixi eyeshadow before. I'm very curious. I literally just spent like 5 minutes trying to open it, but it opens this way. Wow. Okay, so it comes with like one of these old school applicators. A lot of people like throw these out. I actually think these are amazing for packing on like very pigmented or shimmery products on like the lid. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna take this like light peachy color just on a very large fluffy brush. Oh wow, that is very Fallout-y. And I'm just going to kind of set the eye with that, put it a little bit in the crease. I'm not like a huge eyeshadow fan. You guys probably know that if you've been watching me for a while. So this look is really just gonna be all about like a really pretty wash of color. I'm gonna take that same brush and go into this like kind of darker orangey rosy shade. And really just kind of go into the crease a little bit more. These eyeshadows remind me a lot of the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows. Like they kick up like a lot of powder, but they're very, very soft and pigmented to touch. Like, let me just stick my fingers in a few of these. I don't know if you can tell, but they are so creamy and pigmented that they feel almost like there's a moisturizer in them. Like they do not feel dry whatsoever. Next, I'm gonna take this like smaller brush and I really just wanna go right into this like beautiful dark rosy shade. Just to like deepen up the crease and add some pink to this look. And I'll take that like under the eye as well, just like kind of a little bit to smoke it out. I don't know if you can tell how easy these eyeshadows are just like blending. There are absolutely no patchy spots or places where it just like didn't blend. Like it just looks, I don't know, it just like literally looks perfect. I'm also just gonna take this very light pink shade here and I just wanna like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like adding more. More is more, right? I like that it looks like I'm not really wearing very much, but at the same time, it just like, monochrome. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of my blush and kind of put that over my lids as well. I often do that. I like to tie in my eye makeup to my blush when I am wearing eye makeup. And then I'm gonna take the E.L.F highlighter that I used and just like place that kind of on my inner corner. One more dip into that darker rosy shade just to add back in a little bit more definition. I am loving this look, you guys. Okay, I mean, this eyeshadow palette is so friggin' pretty. Like if you are a fan of matte rosy shades, I highly recommend this. For mascara, I picked up this Innisfree Skinny Mascara. I ended up getting it in the shade brown because I've really been liking brown mascara lately. This is one of those like teeny tiny mascara ones I've actually been super into because I feel like they give the most natural look. Okay, on first application though, this formula feels very thick and like kind of clumpy. I guess it's kind of balanced out by the teeny tiny wand. Like I'm not really getting any clumps per se, but I prefer a mascara that has like an easier glide to it. This one is like very thick, so it feels like it's tugging at my eyelashes a little bit. Okay, I'm so in love with this look, you guys. Okay, let's set this with the Pixi Skin Treats Glow Mist with propolis? Not sure. Nourishing mist. As you can see, there's like, you can almost tell that there's a little bit of oil on that, which kind of scares me as someone with oily skin. But it's just a mist, so it shouldn't like too thick. Oh wow, okay. Okay, smells amazing. Smells like straight up green tea. It has like a really fine mister too, so it doesn't feel like you're getting slapped in the face with setting spray. Okay, so we're on to the very last product. This is the Mineral Fusion lipstick in the shade Peony. There it is there. This is a lipstick bullet. Have you ever seen a shade like that? Literally, this is so unique. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever seen a shade like this before. A mix between a nude and like a burnt red and also like a pink that is so pretty, and by the way, so pigmented. Oh yeah, holy. Okay, I just like to blend things out with my finger lately. I like a very like blotted lip that looks a little messy. Whoop. Okay, not that messy. Okay, I love this lipstick. I'm obsessed with it. Very quickly, I want to take you through like what my favorite products were out of everything that I tried today. Definitely the Pacifica blush. I mean, it's such a tiny little pan, and I know Pacifica products aren't super cheap, but this cheek is just giving me life. Also, really like this E.L.F. highlighter in this shade. I mean, I already own this highlighter in a different shade, so I knew that I liked. Pixi eyeshadows were amazing. Like, I'm not very good at eyeshadow, and that's kind of why I don't do it very much, but this is very easy to work with and super blendable. I also really like this eyebrow duo. Like, my eyebrows feel like they couldn't move even in a hurricane. Like, they're very glued down, but they look very nice. And I like the consistency, maybe even better than my favorite Maybelline Total Temptation brow definer for the pencil side. Again, lips, this shade is so beautiful and so unique. And I like the formula too. It's like a little bit shiny, but not like super glossy. Oh, and I can't forget this Holika Aqua Petit Jelly BB Cream. This was beautiful, and I was so pleasantly surprised that it immediately set down, which is something that I love in a foundation product. Okay guys, that is the end of this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. You can always subscribe to my channel and also my Instagram. It's the same as it is here, just at somegirljess. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.